Okay, so look at the surge at 21:9, and specifically its 21:9 support. I am having a damn blast with this game. I totally didn't expect it to be what it is. It hasn't had the publicity and advertising level that you would usually get for such a high quality game. But believe me, this is a real gem. I always love playing a new game after having little to no knowledge of it, and then just coming across and playing it out of nowhere and just loving it. Anyway, for my full thoughts on the game, then check out that video linked in the description, or head over to my channel page or the WideAsFcuk website and it'll be there. So the game has beautiful ultra-wide support. The gameplay correctly shows off more on the sides of the screen at every moment. The HUD scales to the sides of the screen's space, and you can scale the HUD larger or smaller as you wish in the menus. And there is even the ability to lock the aspect ratio to 21:9 or 16:9 or 16:10 or even 21:10, so you have complete freedom as to where you want to have your HUD, if you like it really close to the center or not. Cutscenes are even natively ultra-wide, so they just fill the screen perfectly, leaving the 16:9 users to have black bars. The main menu is ultra-wide, whilst menu items stick to 16:9, the background images just fill the entire screen space fantastically, and this applies to all in-game menus as well. And finally, loading screens are even ultra-wide, with the line fully crossing the screen. I have to say right now that this is an absolutely perfect ultra-wide supported game. This gets an easy WideAsFcuk score of 5. I am very happy. Performance-wise, the game runs very well too. I've gotten everything on highest settings on a 1080 Ti at 3440 by 1440 and can stay well over 60 FPS at all times. Sometimes I do fluctuate close to 60, but never below. It is a very decently optimized title. Now, the majority of PC support is brilliant. There are tons of menu items to choose between, lots of customization of gameplay mechanics, controller inputs, like you can totally rebind the mouse and keyboard, and even amazingly, you can rebind every input on your controller, which is very welcome. I just changed to the preset closest to Dark Souls so that it felt most natural. That said though, this game lacks an FOV slider, which I would have liked, as it feels slightly cramped with the camera just a little too close to the character, as I personally would have liked, but it's a small point, and honestly I've gotten very used to it now, so I can't say I'm overly bothered by it. Another issue which I'm sure will be ironed out, but is occurring right now, because I've rebound B to dodge, it means I dodge backwards whenever I exit a conversation or menu. Now, that hasn't led to any issues yet, but I can totally see myself exiting a menu and causing my character to dodge into a death situation in the future. So yeah, I would like that fixed. I've also had a problem after starting the game about the 5th time that it won't run at 95 FPS, which is my screen refresh rate, and instead is just not being smooth. I don't quite know how to describe it, but it's clearly not 95 FPS, it's not even 60 FPS, but it still says that it's running at 95 FPS. And so then I tried putting on VSync, and this locked it to 60 FPS, and then it went buttery smooth, and so then I took off VSync and went back to 95 FPS, and then the stutter came back. So I don't know what was going on, so I restarted the game, restarted my computer, and it's all not working. It's still not running at 95 FPS, which I've been running until this point fine with. And now, after switching between 60 FPS, 95 FPS, and turning VSync on and off over and over, the game now is locked to 60 FPS and it can't be undone. So there's clearly quite a bit of a bug here with FPS and VSync, so hopefully this can be fixed very soon, because right now it's kind of just broken the game for me. I don't want to be playing with VSync on if I can avoid it. Overall, this game is a fantastic title from a technical standpoint, and with a WideAsFcuk score of 5, it's just a beauty for ultra-wide users to play. As I said though, if you want to see my full thoughts on the gameplay and story, etc., then check out that video linked in the description, or head over to my channel page or website and it'll be there. So I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21:9, head over to my channel page or the WideAsFcuk website. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below with what you'd like to see and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to support the channel, links to my Patreon page in the description, and Amazon affiliate links are there too. See you later.
Threat encountered. Maximum punitive measures. Rehabilitation implemented. Error. System failure.